You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, here's the start of round one. Anderson Silva and his infectious energy just permeating this building. Always a big-time feel in the arena when one of the greatest of all time is in the octagon. Anderson Silva here early round one. So both guys landing at will here. Good action early.
Oh, man, these are hard. An uppercut landed. Big right hand.
Well, Silva's elbow is blocked. Oh, these leg kicks are really starting to pile up in this round as he drew on the double leg. Silva getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. Ground and pound strike there now. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Well, hard to win fights working off of your back, but that elbow's certainly a useful one. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Sonnen. As his opponent postures up, he opens it. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Chael. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Oh, nice elbow from the bottom. Hard to win a fight fighting off of your back, but he's effective here. Good work here to the body with the ground and pound by Sonnen. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
Oh, slick reversal right there.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Chael. Big elbow right through. Horn sounds for the end of round one. Both guys have absorbed a lot of punishment here tonight. Exciting fight.
I need you to be first, okay? Let's get behind that jab and start throwing your kicks out there. Punches first.
All right, so let's see how he responds here, DC, after a big round for his opponent, courtesy of those leg kicks.
I mean, he landed so many leg kicks. It's hard to understand how his opponent is not checking any of them. What is he doing in the octagon that is confusing him so much? But until his opponent answers those questions, it is not on him to change anything. Continue to throw those kicks.
Second round underway. Landed that left hook. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, knee strike right to the body. Yet another big knee. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, big left hook there.
Nice leg kick.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He is just outclassing this guy on the feet. You've got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Chael Sonnen going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Oh, man, what a connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beat Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Sonnen's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Big, straight left.
Oh, left hook. What a beautiful takedown. Another takedown lands. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Sonnen.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for us.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Chael Sonnen going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Oh, that's a flush elbow from the bottom. Well played. While landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Chael. And he is back up to his feet. Again.
He's got to try to finish here.
All right, well, he made no bones about his game plan. He was going to attack the body, and he does so effectively yet again.
Well, how about the discipline? How about the discipline to stay the course, to not rush, to not go head hunting, knowing that down the line, all these body shots will pay off for him. And now you can see it starting to happen.
And the horn sounds on round two. All right, heading back to the corner now, and we will keep a close eye on it. All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. Nice elbow lands.
Working out of the half guard here. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. You guys can start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Good series of elbows by him there. It's almost like he's ambidextrous when it comes to throwing these elbows.
There is no strike in fighting that can really damage your opponent as much as an elbow. He understands that. He's throwing them over and over again.
Well, Silva's got a nasty bruise starting to appear on that left side. We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Sonnen. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's darts. Yep, he's trying to hit the darts here.
Looks like he's got that submission locked in.
He's really advanced now. Looks like he's going to get the finish. Oh, he's going to get him with it.
Oh, he got out.
He got out of the finish. John, I thought it was over. I thought it was done. It was so tight. It was deep. They were hip to hip. I thought the fight was done. Great job of awareness by this young man to defend that door short. Wow. He's going Kimura now.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him in that
opponent stand back up. Yes.
Oh!
Oh, man, DC, he would appear to be in real trouble. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Well, Silva's eye is closing up. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that...
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Silva, lands flush. Oh, that'll snap your head back. Beautiful combination. Oh, big right hand, yes. Well, at this point, hard to blame him for headhunting, right? He has caused big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. That one is going to end the fight.
Oh, big left hand. Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Well, Silva's doing a nice job protecting the eye with that block. You don't want to absorb any more damage on that cut. Oh, he lands another debilitating strike to the body, and he continues to punish his opponent's midsection. Had a lot of success with it in the previous round, and picking up exactly where he left off. All right, well, things are getting critical now. A lot of damage, a lot of blood in and around that eye. You could stop this fight right now.
You can stop it right now. I mean, I don't understand what anyone's waiting for. They're giving this guy a chance, but if he doesn't do something different defensively, it won't last much longer.
Silva's hook shot blocked, though, by the defense. Nice job getting that guard up to prevent any further damage. Oh, lands a beautiful jab. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous. Lands that beautiful jab.
Under a minute now to go in the round. All right, ref has called a break to the action here, likely to call in the doctor to look at that cut, and a lot of blood donation going on right now.
And for as fun as this fight has been, I can only hope that the physician still lets this guy fight. He wants to fight. He wants to continue. Let him go.
Well, the doctor doesn't care about your feelings here. That's the end of the fight. And again, when you talk about fighting in the future, you got to have an athlete